everybody, this is Paige from Mosaic Moments, and today I'm doing a full layout tutorial with the 4x5 Horizon die set. So this set comes with these two dies that I was just holding, and this one here fits the grid, and I am going to be cutting it with pattern paper because it's too large for a 4x6 photograph. So if you want to cut a photograph with that one, you will need a 5x7. This is the layering size, and it is small enough to cut your 4x6 photograph, and that's why we have it in the set. And this die could go either horizontally or vertically on your layout. And it's a great way to fit two larger photographs with your horizon dies to create a circle design. Before I started filming, I did plan out my photographs to make sure my subjects fit within that small corner space of the 3x3 horizon die. And I also found a couple subjects that fit within this 3x4 size. I'm also, for my outline of the circle, I am going to be using these floral photographs, and I'll be using the horizon dies to cut those as well. Alright, now that you have been introduced to dies, let's get started with the demo. I'm going to start by cutting with the 4x5 horizon die. This is the one that actually fits the measurements of the grid paper, and it is too big for a 4x6 photograph, so that's why if you are going to use a 4x6 photograph, you need to cut the background piece first with pattern paper. If you do want to use a photograph to fill up the whole space, you will need to use a 5x7. Alright, so that was pretty easy, and now I'm going to use the layering die that comes with the set that will fit a 4x6 photograph. So we did create this so you can use your 4x6 photographs with this set. Alright, and you want to pay attention to which side that curve is on. So I did make sure the curve was on the left side of my photograph here because that photo is going to go on the left side of my layout. Alright, so that's partially why you need to plan the photographs to make sure you know which side you're going to put it on. And of course, the curve on this photograph is on the right side because it's going to go on the right side of my layout. And you'll see at the end how it all will look in the end, so it'll make sense to you if it doesn't at the moment. Alright, so I'm done with those. Now I'm going to start making the outline for my circle. So I just cut a little bit of the photograph here to fill in that skinny portion of the 3x4 horizon die. So you can see I cut it all the way through, and there's my first piece, and I'm going to be cutting with that 4 times. And I'm basically doing the same thing here with the 3x3 horizon dies, except I'm going to keep the larger portion of this die. And I'm also going to cut with that one 4 times. Alright, now I'm going to cut more photos, except I'm going to keep the larger portion of this 3x4 horizon die. And that obviously will line up next to the outline pieces of my circle. And again, you do want to pay attention to which way that curve's going. So this will go on the bottom of my layout, so that curve is pointed towards the bottom. And this photo is going to go on the top of the page, so the curve is on the top. So if you have not used the horizon dies before, definitely check out our video. I have a tutorial of the horizon die set, and you can see that video by clicking the link on the top right corner of this video. Alright, so now I'm also need the little corner pieces of the 3x3 horizon dies. So I did make sure, it is a very small space, so I did make sure my subjects fit within that space. So subjects where you took it at a distance are going to work well here, or something like my floral photographs would also work in these kind of spots as well. Obviously, I'm using the floral photographs for the outline instead, but sometimes you have a subject like I have today where a lot of the subjects in the photographs were taken, they were taken at a distance, so they made great subjects to fit into that little corner piece. And again, you want to make sure that corner piece is in the correct direction, so when you put it on your layout, your subject won't be upside down or sideways, right? Alright, so I'm just gonna put my outline together here. I haven't glued the back of these photographs yet, but I just wanted you to see how these floral photos will come together. They're going to make a neat little frame for the rest of your photographs. Now, if you don't have photos like I do today, you can use cardstock or pattern paper, which I have done quite a bit. But I love, every now and then, I love using photographs to make the outline for this page. For a horizon page, I mean. Alright, and I'm gluing the back, and take your time as you put it on the grid paper. Again, if you haven't used the horizon dies, definitely go check out that tutorial I just showed a little bit ago. So on that bottom piece, I actually put glue there, but for those 3 right corner pieces, I'm not going to actually glue them down yet because it would be really difficult to figure out where they go along the grid lines. So I'm going to wait till I have my other pieces ready. Alright, so I got most of that frame down. So now I'm going to put on my 4x5 horizon pieces. So yeah, you just line it up with that skinny portion and it lines up on the grid paper perfectly. And this side, again, I'm gluing it down and I'm going to stick this one along the grid lines here. And then I know where the skinny portion can go because before it would be a little bit difficult to tell. You could also have these dies going vertically instead of horizontally, depending on your photos. Alright, so now I'm going to put on my photographs, which were cut with the layering dies. And so as you can see, you need to pay attention to which way that curve is when you're cutting it because you want it to match with your circle. As you can see, the 4x5 horizon set is actually really easy to use and it allows you to fit in 2 larger photographs within your circle design rather than just 1 large photograph, which is very nice. Here, I'm just finishing up this 3x4 horizon die cut, and as you can see, they fit within the space perfectly. And now I'm going to add all these corner pieces, and it's really easy to just kind of slip them right next to the larger 3x3 die pieces. Alright, and this one I'm going to line up right on the grid paper, fits within that corner, and then I obviously now can fit in that larger piece. I have 1 more corner to go and I am finished. So this completes today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed watching this layout being created with the horizon dies, and I hope you learned more about how to use the 4x5 horizon set. I know some of you have asked for a tutorial of those dies, so I'm glad to give that to you today. Anyway, if you enjoyed this demo, definitely give this video a thumbs up. And hey, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel so you can be updated on future tutorials. We don't want you to miss out. Alright, I hope you guys have fun using the horizon dies at home, and I'll see you next time.